And growing up, I shared a room with my sisters. And in that room we had bunk beds, and we would play a silly little game that the bunk bed was our big ship, and our shag green carpet was the ocean, and it was filled with man-eating sharks. And we would play this game that whoever pushed the other one into the water, of course, was devoured by Jaws, and the game was over. And so we loved each other that way, and that was our way of showing how much we cared about the other one. And so this one particular afternoon, my sister obviously had her Wheaties and gave me a push, and as I was tumbling, I grabbed a hold of the hinge that holds the bunk bed together, and it sliced my hand open. And so on my way to the emergency room, 5 stitches later, and many, many years later, I have a scar to remind me of that day. And as I look at my scar, I am thankful that the pain is no longer there. I can still remember the day very well, but the pain is gone. And I'm sure that in a room this large that people, you guys probably, like myself, have a scar that's a physical scar. But some of you may have a scar that's a little bit different, that goes a little bit deeper. And as I went off to college, I had no idea that I was going to be left with a different type of scar. One that left me with more shame and guilt than I ever thought would be imaginable for my life. You see, by the time I turned 19 years old, off to college, just completely ready to encounter anything that the world had to offer me, I was too weak to let what I knew to be right be the choice that I made. And because of that choice, I carried a lot of shame and guilt that God did not intend for me to have. But what I am grateful for this evening, that I want to encourage you all in, is that God never forsook me, and that God continued to send His people and His messages of love and grace and forgiveness. And that is the reason that I sit here tonight. I'm fully clothed in God's redemption. And no matter how deep the stain of my sin, God took it and He made me as clean as freshly fallen snow. I have admitted to Jesus that what I did was wrong. I am grateful tonight that what I did was not unforgivable in the eyes of my Lord and Savior. We have the privilege of sharing with teenage girls some of the things that we did right in our life and some of the things that we did wrong in our life. And how I tell the girls I would do anything to redo my past. I can't. But I'll do everything to encourage you, teenage girls, not to regret yours. God has so much more for our lives if we will just hold on so tightly. I am grateful for God's message of grace and love. I'm especially grateful for the cross, because it is by His stripes, not only have I did it, but all of us